Okay, ladies, welcome back to episode 5. We're back in the hub. We're going to do a wee bit of gardening today. Did I tell you? No, you didn't bring your bellies. Have you got your gloves with you, Una?
No. Jeez, what are we landing to?
Hey,
What's she doing? What's our
a bit of gardening today, so
today?
we're going to plant some seeds.
Deadly.
Okay. Oh, we like planting seeds.
Yes, that's what we're all about. Thinking back to Support Together and our rebranding and designing of our new logo and stuff this year. And I suppose what came back to us was that the seeds are at the foremost and the centre of everything that we do. Mm-hmm. They're the centre of the sunflower. We have the Support, Encourage and Bloom tags. And we have the planting seeds, the big hug. I'm going to put you in the spot. Support. If I said support, what would you be thinking? Resources. Yeah. We support through our resources.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We encourage change through learning and education.
Yeah.
And we have the bloom through the impact that we have and the impact that we make for the communities and mummies and families that we work with.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
So seeds are there for us. Seeds are the most important thing, and throughout our day of work, throughout our day at home, our interaction with mummies and families, you're always, whether you know it or not, you're always planting seeds. Mm-hmm. Should that seed, that wee seed that you're dropping today, could be, maybe you might get into the gathering next week, or maybe you might get into the get together with wee Jimmy on Thursday morning, or maybe you could think about the counselling. Maybe counselling something that is the next step for the journey in you. Or even if it's just what about a wee conversation? Have you had that conversation with your partner? Are they aware of how you're feeling? Or maybe a wee conversation with your doctor wouldn't go amiss. So we're always, and I guess we do it, is it the word subconsciously?
Subconsciously,
You don't realise you're doing it, and I think it's part of it's in our DNA now. That's what we do.
Yeah.
And I suppose it's coming back from where the charity started, and it was Una and Brenda planting the seed of support, and it takes two support together, and where Support Together's come from and where we are now. And we've a hell of a lot of seeds yet to sow, girls.
Yeah.
You
You never stop.
never stop, but we've far and wide to go. So if you were to do a wee bit of planting the seeds, Una, what does it look like?
So you mean in work?
In work, yeah.
Or, I suppose we have that plant a seed, watch it grow, see it bloom. We have that in the office. A plant a seed could be a fact of saying to a wee mum, if you want to come in on Wednesday morning for a wee cuppa and a chat, it's up to you, pet. That's your choice. And often planting a seed is giving people choice and allowing them to go away and think about it, rather than saying you should do this, you should, and why are you not, and and going in with them heavy hearted normally pointing the finger, isn't it?
Using your coaching language.
Yeah, that it is. And seeds is a massive part of, as you say, Ciara, you said that really well, that through our rebranding, like in our windows with wee dots, that seeds, your seeds are more noticeable now in our logo. And that is something that's really, really important. But often people, and like even me, I would say to somebody, you see a mummy and maybe she's great at arts and craft or a great singer, and you might plant a seed with them and mightn't get it straight away, but for example, we go, we'd love a wee choir and Support Together. It's something we've always loved to do, and that's me planting a wee seed. Now that mummy's not ready to help us do a choir, but down the line
She will be.
she will be, because she's actually going to go away and think about that and nourish that a wee bit, and that we have actually seen her. We see her strength.
Yeah.
If I think back, I remember to one of our first ever meetings, Una, and you planting a seed back then about, if I ever had an office, you would want, because I was so organised, I love spreadsheets and all that there, crack. But I remember Una saying to me, if I ever had an office, I would love you to be my assistant. And sure, look where I am today.
Yeah.
I know.
I think the seeds and the planting seeds is also encouragement, because I think for mummies, whenever you become a parent, you lose sense of self and you're bottom of the pile. And for us, I love a wee bit of planting seeds, because you're giving them away a wee lift. You are worthy of the time. You're worthy of doing something for you.
That's often putting that out to the universe too, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm a great believer in that.
You're manifesting it.
Yeah, you know,
Manifest
you
£1
are.
million, please.
£1 million.
£1 million for me, for Ciara.
But you are, and we would say that, like even now we're looking at new committee members, and you plant wee seeds.
But you're also watering them seeds.
Mm-hmm.
You're planting the seeds, and then you're putting a wee bit of water on them, and then another wee bit, and then
You're watching them grow.
yeah.
I never knew you had such green fingers, Gemma.
Jeez, Ciara, do you know what? I'm flat out. Every evening in the garden, that Sean will tell you.
Just waking away here, just
Anyway.
There's plenty of weeds out around Fintna.
Oh yes, I'm fond of the weeds.
We are. So within our own work, we're constantly planting seeds. You know, somebody planted a seed with me years ago, and they said to me, Una, build it and they shall come. And I go, what's you on about? And just you keep doing it, Una. Keep doing what you're doing, and build it and they shall come. And that was a massive thing. She planted a seed to me, and basically what she was saying to me is, keep going. Keep trusting in what you're doing and believing in the outcome. And that's a big one, right? That is a big one. But seeds are constantly something that we would do, and mummies would actually say that now, even to us.
Yeah.
You know, when we're asking for reflections, or when asking for often their opinion on something, and they would go, I'm just going to plant a wee seed.
I've been
there."
planting seeds at home too, you see, Damon.
Aye, would you? But the mummies were saying, I plant a wee seed there. One mummy says she'd love a bed. Let's put together. He goes, well, I'd never get done, Jim. One out of it. You'd be taking nanny naps every so often. But I'm going to plant a wee seed there. So they're actually mirroring the language straight back to us.
Oh, they will, because they're planting seeds about residentials and stuff too, so the mums do.
Trips to Ibiza.
Yeah, trips to Ibiza.
A seed will not grow unless it's been given that attention.
You need to water it.
You need a water, as she says,
Feed
with
it.
a glass of water or 7-Up in her hand. But you do, that's so true, Gemma, you do.
Feed it.
Good.
Nutrients.
Yeah. And surround yourself with good people. But like, what's planting a seed to me and to you is probably different, but at work we're doing it all the time.
And the importance of it.
And even, contacting a mummy that that she's something big coming up, and planting that seed that you're not alone.
I've remembered. I know that you have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. You are and you haven't been out of my mind. I'm thinking about you.
I hear you.
I hear you, see you.
Yeah. So yeah, we're doing that quite a lot, and it's important that is done. And as you say, your husband, you would plant seeds with him, is probably go and buy me this, or
I think you need new
I think all the seeds are different, and it's very individual to each person.
Well, it's coming up to Christmas too, so you really have to start planting nearly trees to get the ideas in there. To get the message across. Seeds sometimes aren't big enough there.
That's the truth. I know our own children are probably planting seeds with their Christmas lists going and whatever. But yeah, planting seeds is an interesting. We don't realise we were doing it. And it's
second nature now.
But that's been mirrored back to us. And often that's just letting you think about that. And it's not pushing somebody to make that decision, letting them know that they have a choice. Their well-being belongs to them.
Absolutely.
And it's not us telling them what to do. And I think in society, especially when you enter the hood, we feel we have to go by the books, what the book says, what the on says, what that says, what everything says, and we lose our whole identity. It's just, nope, we'll just plant a seed, watch it grow, see it bloom. And that's the most magical thing to watch.
Yep.
Sometimes I think planting a wee seed is important too, because definitely in my own experience, I couldn't see couldn't see the wood for the trees. So something that could be there in front of you, and it's as what's the word? It's as obvious. But
Staring you right in front of his face.
But if you're in such of a spin or you're in such a state, you can't see it. Sometimes planting seeds is just enough. So you come to the conclusion. You have the answers. You come to the conclusion yourself.
Big time, and that's exactly what we're searching for here. An answer. No, but we hold.
We're beating about the bush here.
Yeah, we hold the answers to ourselves.
Yeah.
Who planted that tree? Winnie Mary Leonard.
What one?
The big one out there in the garden.
The big
That
bush.
one's the vibe. I'm good at doing things, planting seeds with people, but actually getting my hands dirty out in the garden, none would survive. Peruna. But I wouldn't have green fingers now, Ciara.
Well, I am the only one in the office with a real plant.
No. I have one.
But now it nearly died. It did die. I don't know how it's come back from the death.
I know there's no point in me getting the plant for it'll end up dead.
I talked to it.
I have Colin the cactus and his wee friend.
I know. But that you do is right.
He's prickly wee boy.
Sad day now if you kill a cactus.
I killed 2. Oh God, poor wee Colin.
Poor wee Colin. But even the likes of sometimes our invites, we would send out wee seeds.
Sunflower seeds.
Wee sunflower seeds.
For our lunch.
Or give out them to mums. Seed's not going to do anything sitting in a packet. It's about you going away then and doing something with that. So that's a seed of thought, a seed of suggestion,
Seed of hope.
seed of direction.
Seed of Hope's one of our seed of support's one of our wee programs that we do with the mummies.
It is. And that's become very, very successful, where you're really sitting down and you're showing other mums that have went through the journey and they're representing.
Never that mummy can't see.
Yeah.
The wood for the trees.
Yeah, she can see the hope.
That's a whole other topic. That's a whole other episode, because hope is massive.
Massive. And it's a very, very important topic.
Very important.
We're all
massive
here
part of us.
because we have hope. Yeah, definitely, Ciara, definitely.
This is Fill Your Cuppa, the Support Together podcast, and we couldn't bring the podcast to you today without the support of Moody Activewear. Moody Activewear creates high quality, functional activewear so that you can feel good doing the things you love. They don't just support your ass, they support your head as well, as they donate 100% of their profits to support women's mental health, such as Support Together. Visit moodyactivewear.co.uk. Gemma,
Yes.
how does your planting of the seeds go?
How does my planting the seeds go?
Aye.
In
What
what
does your
way?
garden look like?
Okay, less of the filth, please.
I'm very pruned.
Keep her clean.
Yeah.
I had that said and I didn't realise what I said. I had it out. I'm beetroot now, even just looking at you across the fucking room. Look at him in the corner.
I know.
What was the question?
What said she? How does your garden grow? Mary White Contrary. We're way off it there. Planting seeds.
Yes.
What do you find important about planting seeds?
What do I find important about planting seeds? With mummies?
With
Or
mummies?
with myself?
The mums, because that's some of the...
Well, I suppose we always want to cheerlead the mummy.
Yeah.
And I think we do that by encouragement of the planting of the seeds. I think it's all, it just flows. You're planting seeds and you're giving them encouragement, you're cheerleading them. And you can see them blossom. And it's just amazing to see that.
It's lovely to see, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's what I could nearly envision. You're planting, I could see the roots and the tree, or the, what do you call them things? Stems. And the flower blossoming up, a lovely, beautiful flower, which we all have the ability to be. We're all beautiful flowers.
Yeah, we are all individual.
Yeah. We're all different.
There's only one of us. And that is, you're right, cheerleading them. And often you're having a conversation with them that you might have had 7 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago. And you remember something that they said, and you go, I remember something you said a way back. Wonder, did you do anything with that? And that makes them sit go, they actually listen to me. You know, that's immensely important. Because in that busyness of life, trying to be all for everybody else,
Yeah.
you lose sense
It's
of
important they're thought of. Or do we think? Well, and we do think of the mummies all the time.
You think of
How they
we've
getting
sat
on
and cried.
Yeah.
Oh, this morning, Una, we had to get into the office because there was a mummy left in trick-or-treat bags for us last night at the gathering.
There's more treats and there's no tricks.
We, oh my gosh.
Like, and we do, and we, when we meet up with a mum, and we often mirror the mum's words back to her, and we do that in a text message or whatever format the mum's best comfortable with, WhatsApp or an email. And it's amazing when a mum hears her own words, right? But even when she hears her own words at a time where she's sitting in darkness,
Yeah.
because that's still important that we mirror back her words then. Because what that's done is she'll go back and revisit it and go, oh my word, I have progressed. Look where I've been and look where I am now. And then they come back and say to you, you know, that seed that you planted a way back or has really made a difference to me. And like we have, there's been tears.
Galore.
Cried. And we've actually, girls, cried tears of sadness at times in the office when you see a mum that feels that she's had a massive setback. And we often sit there and there's something that you're down, but if you just go down round that corner, you know, if you just take that direction, but we can't tell a mummy what to do. All we can do is guide and support. And there is often frustration when somebody doesn't see the seed.
Irish doesn't see their
and
worth.
rather the worth, Ciara. And the worth is that nourishment. And allowing growth.
Self-belief.
Self-belief. And that happens a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's so important that we continue planting seeds.
Oh yeah. And that's even to each other.
They might hibernate for a wee while.
Yeah.
They'll crack open eventually. That's not the right terminology.
Bloom.
Bloom. What do you call the seeds in the kernels open? I'm talking a load of bubbles.
That's baby behaviour over there, Gemma. What seeds have you planted yourself over the last wee while for yourself? How have you filled your cuppa?
How have I went to see Ryan McMullen at the weekend. Ciara, I know you love him.
It's the same tone, same speed.
I don't care, it fills my cup.
Same tune.
So we're all different.
Yeah.
He wouldn't fill my cuppa.
I went with this lovely lady over here.
Yeah, I went along. I was supporting her and filling her cup. And I have to say, sorry about that, folks. Oh dear, that was a wee burpy. I have to say, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a lovely atmosphere because it was very intimate. It wasn't a concert. It was just in the Copper Dab.
She's doing a lot of name dropping on these podcasts.
We're open for sponsorship.
I can't help it.
But I hear what you're saying. Like you filled, and I was like, oh right, okay, I'll go. I'll support you and go because you're going on your own.
Yeah, and sometimes you do things you don't want to. Sometimes they're the best things you ever done.
Big time.
Yeah.
And it was really good, and we got to meet him and all.
I just see Ciara's eyes are like, what?
Yeah, but you also
Seriously.
supported her. How did you support her as the night went on? You know?
Trying to get up the hill on our wee high heel shoes.
Well, I have a bad ankle. Still haven't recovered.
Just don't wear high heels out again.
See, they're nice.
And they're beautiful until you start trying to walk in them.
How's your cuppa filled, Mrs. Leonard?
This week, how was my cuppa filled? I'm doing a course. I have enrolled in university. I'm so proud of myself. I keep saying college and I've been told stop saying that.
University.
It's university to do a course.
It's not just any course.
No, it's not.
It's a
It's a good. You've done it.
yeah.
And the charity supported
level 7
you.
diploma.
Yeah. It's just, great group of people in it.
Mm-hmm.
Great organisation running it, and you come away
Buzzing.
buzzing. And that was a massive seed that was planted to me a way back, especially seeing Gemma do the course and me thinking, no, I'm too old.
No, never too old.
No, here, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the on, and I don't have time.
You didn't see your worth?
I didn't see my worth. And also putting time always as a barrier. You know, I'm worthy of that. The charity is worthy of us getting more knowledge base. And yeah, that was something that really did plant my seed. I really enjoyed. And then here, seeing yous go away and do the zip line, you know, and the buzz, even I wasn't able to go to it. But knowing that what seed was planted with yous years and years ago, how well yous have nourished that and enjoy your job and the togetherness and the community that you're involved in. The two yous went away and you didn't need Una Mary with you. Do you know, that's amazing.
We did miss you now.
We did, aye.
No, I know, you don't even need to miss me. I'm just saying that's such a proud, like a big proud mama.
That shows growth,
you know,
of all of us.
That's, yeah. She's coming around here now.
Takes me a wee while to get warmed up here.
But you're right, there's so growth and the feedback from yous.
Yeah. It was just, I loved it. Nearly didn't do it though.
You nearly did.
Nearly chickened out.
Will I not? But yeah, so mine, definitely it's a big thing that now going to university. It's not just
That's not a Mickey Mouse job.
It's been planted a long, long time ago. And I am so glad I've done it. I'm not qualified yet now. There's still a good bit to go. But I'm going to be held by the right people.
And you're loving it at the minute.
Loving it.
You talk about it a lot. And
really
how much
do.
you're gaining from it.
I really do. What about you, Ciara? What have you done to fill your cuppa?
Well, I was out at the weekend with my husband. You know, he always climb out, helps with him in. And me and him, we had a big feed dinner. It was lovely. And then a couple of wee drinks.
And that's very important to talk about that, because years and years ago, especially if we were talking to ourselves as young new parents, we don't put money to babysitting. But that money is often the best luck a pound you've ever spent.
I'd say we're going out 15 years. We're married 11 next week. And you probably could count on your two hands how many times we've been out together. Actually, you probably could count on one hand how many times we've been out together. Especially from the children were born, because it was always one, you go and I'll babysit, and you go the next night and I'll babysit. So the importance of us getting out together.
Together.
And I remember, because I said to these girls a few weeks ago, I was like, I think he loves me more. And that's because we're getting out together. And like, it's can be a costly night when you pay a babysitter and you go out for something to eat and whatever. But the benefit of that there at home, the benefit of us, and
far outweighs the cost.
Oh, definitely, 100%. And I know, and Eamon knows that there.
Yeah.
Well, nearly the long run I'll save divorce.
Oh, well, I'll save the divorce.
But no, if I would like to talk to the old version, you know, of Una, when I became a mummy, and that's something we never, ever put money aside for. It's not even about a big meal. It could be going for a walk in the forest, or, you know, even just dandering around a town at night time and stopping off for a cup of coffee and an ice cream. But having somebody to mind the kids and invest that lakh a pound
absolutely
is definitely a seed that we're planting now.
Aye, for mummies.
For mummies. You know, invest.
Because you're worthy of that.
You're very worthy of it. Yeah.
And I suppose I didn't do the zip line, but I was there. I may as well have done it because I went through all the emotions.
She was more nervous than all of us put together.
I was more nervous than the ones that were doing it. Honest to God, I don't know how you did it. My stomach was turning the whole time. But it was great to see the mummies and the families and the big community and the village that we had there. The support.
Amazing.
Now, Winnie the Witch did give me a bit of a fright at the start.
Who saw that one?
Winnie the Witch, or sure, Glenda the Good Witch from Fintona, with the green face and the red rig, following me in around the shop, and I couldn't get away from her. But such a laugh, and the wee children enjoying it, and the amazing amount of money that we raised for the charity. It makes everything so worthwhile. Plus, it was a couple of hours on a Saturday afternoon that I usually wouldn't get away from my children.
Yeah,
and I
definitely filled my cup.
and you went back probably buzzing.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You ready for a wee joke?
You
What have we got today?
smelling something
A bit of Stilton.
Here
No,
comes
I bet it's done,
jokes.
I've done the most of these. What's the difference between black eyed peas and chickpeas? Black eyed peas can sing us a song. Chickpeas can only hum us one. As I looked at my naked body in the mirror, I realised I was going to get kicked out of IKEA. Oh, look at him, look at him. I wouldn't be going around naked around IKEA. Really wouldn't be a nice look. And, here's a class one. Farmers are leaving Facebook in their droves. Every time they put a post up, someone takes offence. Over and out. That's all scared. Over and out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
This is Fill Your Cuppa, the Support Together podcast. Brought to you by me, I'm the host, Mrs. O, Ciara O'Gowan, and my co-hosts Una Leonard and Gemma Cassidy. Today we are supported by Moody Activewear and produced by 9874 Creative.